Is artificial intelligence going to destroy the author profession? Could AI ruin your aspirations of becoming an author? Is Amazon being overrun by AI-generated books? Is the market too saturated now? And is it too late to break into this profession? Make sure to subscribe, click the thumbs up button, and leave a comment with your thoughts below. Now grab yourself a cup of coffee or whatever drink you like, and let's get into it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Michael J. Bunch. I'm an author, and I'm currently working on my first dark fantasy novel. Before we begin, I wanted to share kind of some of the books that I'm currently reading. So, I'm reading The Dragonbone Chair. So I've been working on this one for a while now, and I'd say I'm about a third of the way through. It's a little slow for the first couple hundred pages, but it's very good. It's well written. The prose are beautiful. And I think anyone that likes fantasy, epic fantasy, would enjoy this book. So I'm also reading Infinite Jest. I just started this one, and it's interesting. It's not normally my style of novel, but I really enjoy the prose and the use of verbiage and how David Foster Wallace writes in general. Let's get to it. Do I think that AI will kill the author profession? No, I don't. And I'm going to give my reasoning throughout the video. The first reason I don't think that AI is going to kill the author profession is because readers generally want to read a book that's written by a human. I would think the majority of readers. I'm a reader. I don't want to read a book that's written by an AI. I want to read something that someone poured their heart and soul into. I want to read something that is beautiful and created by a human. How can we thrive as authors with all of this junk, for a lack of a better word, out in the marketplace? Well, I have a few ways that I think will help. So authors may need to prove that their work was written by them, that it wasn't created by AI, and I think there's a few ways you can do that. So one of the ways is through writing trackers, so daily word count trackers, also doing weekly updates for your readers on your blog. I think those two things will help with proving that you wrote the words that you wrote. The use of social media for updates, that's, your blog, your YouTube, your X account, all of those things. Just, being engaged with the community as a writer. Just being engaged with the community as a writer, I think, will help to prove that your work is genuine and written by a human. With that in mind, I also wanted to add that I created a writing tracker, and it's free to download. You just have to go through my website link below. So click on the link below for my website. It's michaeljbunch.com, and scroll all the way down. It'll be the sign-up sheet for the newsletter. So just put your email in, click sign up. You'll get an email to confirm that you want to subscribe. And then as soon as you click that email, it'll download the writing tracker. So with some of that said, I do think that AI can have a place within the writing sphere. I think that we could use it to help us with things like marketing strategies, organization for publishing. I think basically using it as almost a Google on steroids for helping you find the things you need to find, especially during the later phases, post-production. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the publishing industry and how AI is most likely going to shape and change the publishing industry. So AI will be used to sort through submissions. So a lot of these big editing agencies will likely start using AI. So your work, when you submit it, will be run through AI, and then if it passes that initial step, then maybe it'll go into a secondary slush pile, and then eventually it'll get read And I think that's going to be the new way that these editors sort through submissions. Now, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think it'll speed up the process for books that are well written. So as long as you are doing your part and writing a good book, and you're going through and you're editing and revising and making sure it's the best that it can be, and then you submit to these publishing companies, I think if yours is one of the good ones, it will pass that initial test with the AI, and then it'll get into a more premium, let's say, pile that enhances your odds of getting published, in my opinion. AI is getting better at spotting what is AI written. So they're coming up with a lot of ways that we'll be able to tell if something is written with AI. Watermarking, there's all kinds of things that they're doing. And I think that here in the next few years, AI written books aren't going to be as much of an issue. What are some of the keys to success, in my opinion? I think focus on your writing quality. Make sure that you have the best piece of work that you can possibly put out. Build an online presence. So YouTube videos, build your website, submit works to Substack, blog posting, posts on social media accounts such as Instagram and X. And then lastly, I think that tracking your writing progress. And all of those things together, it should make it obvious that you wrote the works that you wrote. And the reason that I'm bringing all this up about proving that you wrote the works that you did is because over the next few years, AI is going to get much more powerful. It'll be able to write an entire book with one prompt. You could put your plot outline into this AI, and then it will be able to pump out an entire story for you. That's not a good thing necessarily for us, but I still do think that human written books are what people want to read. I don't think people want to read AI written books. I think the reading audience is looking for genuine human-made things, and I think there's nothing to worry about. So please do the world a favor and continue writing. And if you are a reader, please continue to read human-written books, and make sure to like and subscribe the video. Please leave your thoughts down below. What do you think? Do you think AI is going to destroy the author market? Do you think it's going to take over Amazon? Do you think everyone that reads books is going to be reading artificial intelligence written books in the next few years? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.